I seriously apologize because I know that I told you that I would be doing this every day and then I disappeared. But we are back. Move this forward. Today we're gonna do full body with 5s. Now you can use any kind of light set. So I'm using my 5s, but you can use anything between like 5 to 10. I mean, more like 5 to 8. This is just meant to be full body toning. So we are not trying to build size. I know everyone gets mad because they're like, that weight does nothing. That's the point. It's gonna act more of like a cardio. If you don't have any access to like cardio machines, you can do this just to get your heart rate up, toning, blah, blah, blah. We wanna burn those calories. Okay, so every exercise we do is 30 seconds long. It's all about form, it's not about speed. We have our warm up. Right back into it. We have our elbow to knee tucks in 3, 2, and 1. So we're just gonna tuck and twist, squeeze, squeeze. Warming up those abs, brace them as you crunch and twist. Just like this. Squeezing those abs nice and tight. And we've got 10 seconds. We're gonna get our hip hinges in 5, in 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna hip hinge down and up. Squeeze the glutes. Down and up. Press into those heels and up. And up. 15 seconds. Down. Pull the shoulders back. And up. 10 seconds. So the goal is to feel the hamstrings, the backs of the legs here. Last one. We got our squats in 3, 2, 1. So feet are wider than hip width apart. Toes are slightly turned out. We're coming down and up. And up. 20 seconds. Core is super engaged. And up. Deep breaths. 10 seconds. Last one. Arm circles back in 3, 2, 1. So big circles back. All the way back behind you. Dig those elbows back and down. Just like this. 5 seconds this direction. Switch direction in 3, 2, and 1. So big circles forward like you're swimming. Big circles. You should actually feel your back muscles working with this one. Big full circle. Warm up round 2 and 3, 2 and 1. Elbow to knee. Breathe. Tucking your chest to your core. So it's not just my knees coming up, it's my chest coming down. Squeeze, squeeze. Just like this. 10 seconds. Last one. We got our hip hinges in 3, 2, 1. Hinging down and back up. So again, the backs of the legs, not the back, but the hamstrings. Down and up, down and up. Down and up. 15 seconds here. Down, squeezing those glutes, and up. Last few. Last one. We got our squats in 3, 2, 1. So remember, knees always need to stay in line with toes, no matter what. You never want them falling in or going out too wide, because that can just immediately give you knee pain for so many different reasons. So we just want to keep them in line with the toes. Sit the booty back. Remember, the knees are not coming past the toes. Give me one more. And let's get those arm circles back. Big circles back. Guys, we're just in the warm-up, finishing up the warm-up in 25 seconds. Then we will begin the workout. We are just using 5s, keeping it light. So the idea here today is, this is perfect if you don't have cardio machines, but you're looking to get some kind of cardio in, increase the heart rate. We're only doing 20 minutes, but you can always repeat this exercise 2 times through. The full workout, I mean. So I switched my grip, or my direction. We're doing a few more forward in 3, 2, 1. Okay. right into it. So we're gonna start with a little squat press. I'm gonna get into a sumo, so I'm way wider. Toes turned out even more, and press. We've got 20 seconds here, and press. Down, and press. So notice what I said about the toes. So since I've turned my toes down a lot wider, that means my knees have to go out a lot wider. So we're working those inner legs. Okay, let's bring it in, and we'll get some squat punches. Down, jab, cross, up. So again, knees just follow toes. So now we're using my abs because every time you punch, you're supposed to be punching from the core. Sit it back, punch, punch. Down, and up. Breathe. Last one. Punch and up. Next thing we're going to do is a side lunge. Cross reach. I'm going to take a big side lunge because it is really lightweight, and wide press. So I reach across. Remember, toes are forward for a side lunge. Never turning the toes out because we want your butt to go back. We don't want your knee to turn out. Down, and down. Other side, switch. So again, with a side lunge, both toes are forward, booty goes way back, reach. And because it's lightweight, so we're gonna really try to focus on range of motion. You wanna get nice and deep into this. Sink a bit lower into the ground. Reach. This should feel pretty good. Remember, you're going at your own tempo. We just wanna make sure the form is right, knees not coming past the toes, no matter what. Okay, let's get some crunching. So I'm gonna go oblique crunch, cross crunch. This is all in the core. Oblique crunch, cross crunch. Kind of like the movement that we did in the warm-up, crunch. Crunch. And squeeze. And crunch, and squeeze. And last one. Other side. 3, 2, and 1. Obliques, center, squeeze. Obliques, so notice I am bringing my chest and elbow to the knee. So it's not just raising my knees, actually crunching. And crunch. And up. Last one. And we got some triceps coming up. We're gonna do 2 parts here. I'm gonna go tricep extension. So I'm gonna drop down and back. Then I'm gonna bring my arms down, drop down, row, kick back. So there's a lot of in between, but tricep extension, drop them down, row them up, kick them back. Extension, row, kick it back. Okay, awesome. Let's get some upward rows now. I'm just gonna pull up and back, just like this. And back. Dig those elbows. 15 seconds. Pull up and back. So we're getting the upper back by squeezing those shoulder blades together. Up and back. Last one. Let's bring it down for some chest. So we're just going to alternate between a chest press and a fly. Scooch forward, chest press. I'm going to come down and up, open for a fly and up. So if you're at home and you have heavier weight and you want to do that for chest, that's totally fine. But the fly, I know it's a little bit harder with heavy weight. So chest press, palms face my legs. Fly, palms face each other. Let's keep going with this another 30 seconds. I'm gonna have you guys raise your legs up and press your lower back into the ground. What this is gonna do is engage the abs as well while we're doing this. Palms, open, close. Dig that lower back into the mat. Press, press, press. Open, close. Up, open, and close. Now let's add a leg raise. So I'm gonna keep my upper body the same. Gonna keep that lower back nice and flat since we focus on pressing it into the mat. Keep it flat, raise and lower. Down and up, so good. 20 seconds. Down and up. Down. 10 seconds. That's it. Down and up. Next thing I'm going to do is drop a weight. I'm going to extend my arm overhead, cross reach, but we're going to add this open extension here where I'm bringing my arm over my head and past my head. So normally I keep the arm up if you guys have done my workouts before, but we are going to open it and add that extra bit in the arm, in the biceps, in the shoulder. 10 seconds. Drop open, crunch closed. Switching sides in 3, 2, and 1. Crunch and open. Crunch, squeeze, and open. And open. Almost done. Crunch, open. That's it. Last one. Let's finish it out with some butterfly crunches, bottom of the feet together. No weight. Lower back's nice and flat. Let's crunch it out here. Breathe. Crunching it out. Got 10 seconds. Trying to keep my lower back nice and flat to the mat. We're gonna stretch in 3, 2, and 1. So the stretch is important. It's still part of the workout. We're going right into our down dog, up dog, starting in a high plank. Send it back, pedal out the heels. Drop those hips. Exhale. Twist side to side. Take a deep breath. One more. Push the hips back, back, back. Drop those hips. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. Twist it out again. Child's pose, nice and quick. Knees wide, toes together. Guys, we are starting the next round in 20 seconds. Really crawl those fingers forward. Push the chest through. Arch and look up. Round and look down. And we're back up. Grab those 5s. You've got your sumo squat press in 3, 2, 1. So nice and wide. Don't be scared to get wide because that's going to engage the inner leg, which is a muscle group we often don't get. Press. Push. Make sure you're arching your back, belly's tucked in, nice neutral spine. Press. Then we came in back to our normal squat stance for squat punches in 3, 2, 1. Weights are up by the face. Jab, cross. Punch, punch. Up. Press into the heels. Press, press. And up. That's it. 10 seconds. Last one. And up. We have our side lunge. Big step to the side. Down. Wide press. And press. Reach. Down. And press. Other side. Switching in 3, 2, 1. Big step, increase that range of motion here. Good. Down. And big reach. Don't get lazy with it. Make sure you're stepping nice and wide and really trying to bring that weight to that opposite ankle. Reach. And press. Okay, we have our oblique crunch and our cross crunch in 3, 2, 1. Oblique, cross and squeeze. Oblique, cross and squeeze. And squeeze. Breathe. And twist. You got 10 seconds here. Last one. And switching sides in 3, 2, and 1. Crunch. And I always mess that side up. Crunch. Squeeze. Boom. Try not to swing back and forth. I'm really trying to stay nice and grounded. Squeeze. Squeeze those abs. Good. 10 seconds. Squeeze. We got our upward rows in 3, 2, 1. So I'm going to pull up, and back feet are just hip width apart. Up and back. Pull up and back. Squeezing the shoulder blades together. And down. Just like this. 10 seconds. And back. We've got one more standing move, our triceps, up and back. Tricep extension, press up, drop down, drop the chest 90, row, kick it, back. Press it up and through, drop it down, overhead, and row. Up, elbows in. So the key for feeling this in the tricep is keeping those elbows in nice and tight by your side. Elbows in, and that's how you're gonna feel it. Kick it back. Bringing it down. Chest press and fly. Okay. Okay, can you see me? Yes, I wanna hit this plant. Starting with my legs down, chest press and fly. So again, you're poking your belly button in, and you're focused on pressing that lower back flat to the mat while you do your chest press. Palms face away, palms face in. Let's raise those legs up. Again, keeping, almost like I'm lifting my body like this to really engage my abs like that. Like we're just trying to stay where those abs are nice and engaged. Down, up, down, up. Open, close. Open, close. Let's get our leg raises now. So upper body's staying the same. I'm just gonna drop and raise. Keep those legs straight by squeezing the quads. Down and up. If your legs are not straightening out, you wanna work on flexibility. So you wanna do a lot of straddle stretches or just reaching for your toes. Down and up. 10 seconds, and up. We're almost done, almost there. We're gonna do our cross reach in 3, 2, 1. So I'm gonna drop my arm back overhead and crunch. Drop fully back, pull the shoulders off the ground, crunch. Open, crunch, crunch. 15 seconds. And last 2, last 1. Switch sides in 3, 2, 1. Reach and open. Drop that arm back. Crunch and open. And open. Open it up. Crunch it in. 15 seconds. Almost done. Cross reach. Open. We have our butterfly crunches in 3, 2, and 1. Reset the lower back, nice and flat to the mat. Option to put your weight on your lower abs if you'd like. We're finishing it out here, and we got a minute of stretching. Breathe. Final 10 seconds. We crunch it out. Breathing. We are gonna stretch in 3, 2, 1, let's. Okay, stretch guys, right into it. Don't miss this part, this is still part of the workout. High plank, send it back, pedal out the heels, and drop down the hips. Okay, one more. Push it back, drop the hips. Awesome. Let's get a cat-cow pose. Arch and look up, inhale. Round and look down. Exhale. Let's thread the needle. Drive the right arm through. Crawl the left arm straight up in front. Switching sides when you're ready. Thread the arm through. Crawl out right arm. And popping back up. We have been working on our hip flexor stretch. Right leg way out in front, left leg back. So open up those hips. Try to get all up into those left hip flexors. Pull back. Pull over the bent knee slightly. Straighten out the right leg for a hamstring stretch. Switching sides. Opening up the right hip. Pull back. Over the bent knee. Stretching out the right leg, left leg nice and straight. Drop the chest. Oh my gosh. Woo. That leg is tight. Let's get a little sumo stretch. Put your elbows into the inside of the knees. Come down. Push out. Rock side to side a little bit. Come up nice and slow. Drop the full body down and just grab the elbows, swing side to side. Really drop the head, like really let it go, release. Shake the head. Come up nice and slowly. Okay guys, I do recommend trying to do that 2 times through so you have 40 minutes of work. You could also pair this with another one of my videos. Let me just do this. See what everyone else is saying. Any real questions? No, we don't have any questions in here, but you guys are just after it in the comments. Okay, well, it definitely seems like this is the time of day that you guys love to do training, which is like 3 p.m. So good to know. We will do it. I'll be back tomorrow and the next few days. But I feel like that's everything with you guys. So I will see you next time.